Be to yourself. Stay to yourself. Trust nobody. Trust nobody.
One of my favorite lines, your early lines, when you said you like the only rapper to bid with E and sign a deal with Hov.
Yeah.
You know, you talking about the good brother Emery Jones. Break that down. You was locked up with Emery.
Yeah, me and E, we was in the same fed spot for a while. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't familiar with each other in the spot. You know what I'm saying? But I knew of him. He knew of me. You know what I'm saying? And then just Wes, like years later, Wes played him a song. You know, him and Wes was kicking it. He was like, and he showed him a picture. He's like, yo, I know that dude. And he called him and we kicked it and shit. But that's crazy, right? That'll never happen again. Only rapper to bid with E and do a deal with Hov. That'll never happen again.
No, I had to ask him. I was like, okay, first thing I was thinking was like, well, how old is Benny? Number one. Right? And then number two, I asked him, like, yo, he really did a bid with you? And he was like, yeah, he was younger than me, though.
Yeah, I was. I was in my I was like 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? He was an older guy. Like everybody knew. Like they was like, yo, that's Jay-Z, man. In the spot, that's Jay-Z, man. Like I remember like I worked in the kitchen. I remember him coming through the kitchen. I'm hitting with the scoop of rice or some shit. I'm like, damn, I just gave that nigga some rice. Like real shit.
So hold on, y'all didn't talk at all back then?
I'm not one of them niggas. I ain't want to bother this nigga. Everybody probably auditioning for this nigga, all type of shit. I ain't want to bother
give him an extra scoop. You hold man, yeah.
He was gone too late. I was gonna hit him with the scoop. He was already gone. I'm like, you good.
But y'all bond now when y'all see each other got to be a little bit different, right?
Yeah. It's like the wink, wink. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, prison is that shit crazy, man. It's like I hate to compare it like to the army. I'm just saying it's like something that you go through where you become a band of brothers by going through it. Prison is that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all signed to Roc Nation, right?
Yes, sir.
How's that been?
Man, that's dope, man. I love it over there. Those is the big homies. That's what it feel like. It feel like the OGs from the hustler homies from the hood just giving you game and just kicking it with you and keep you on point. And it don't even gotta be nothing necessarily that they telling you to do. It's that you know the standards that they stand on. So you want to make sure you hustling. You want to make sure you moving a certain way when you around guys like that.
Do you run all the music by Hov and Tata and Emery them now? Or?
I definitely send them some shit. Like, yo, what you think about this? Some new shit, yo.
Has Mr. Carter got on anything yet?
No, he hasn't. He haven't got on nothing, man. Hov not thinking about rapping. I'm gonna be honest with you. And when he do, it's like a eureka moment. He just thinking about it in that moment. Ain't like he had his brain on it. But man, I'm dying to get. That's like one of my I need me a whole verse, and I need that Rockefeller chain. You know what I'm saying? I'm auditioning for that Rockefeller chain. I need my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Have you asked him? Have you asked him for both?
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know how that works.
Ask for that.
He right. You don't ask for that, right? But me, I'm an East Side dirty Buffalo nigga. I'm throwing hints. I'm throwing hints. I remember like a year or two ago. I'm saying that we was texting and I'm saying something like I sent him a song and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get that chain. Like that nigga talking codes. He like, yeah, you definitely making a good case for it. I'm like, yeah. Like, damn, I'm get it or not. I don't know what's going on.
Have you asked him for a feature?
Hell yeah.
What do you just put back exclamation marks, question marks?
To be honest with you, he told me like that's not the space that he in right now. He wanted to, because I flew out to LA one time when he had an idea for a song. It was like, yo, Hov wants you to come out here, got an idea for a song. But that never materialized. You know, he busy and shit, all type of shit. But
yeah, I heard you say on the record you was at his crib. You said what paintings you said was on the wall?
Kerry James Marshall.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, nigga got all that shit in there. That nigga rich as a motherfucker, man.
Was that inspiring?
Hell yeah. I was over there. I had some Timberlands on. I'm trying not to walk hard on the floor and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
He take the shoes off?
No, he didn't, man. That shit's crazy, man. That nigga, like, think about him. He's who he say he is. You got a lot of people is faking this game, but he who he say he is. You know what I'm saying? I can go off that, so he's saying.
Do you feel like artists can still be in the streets while maintaining a rap career?
Fuck no. Especially if you're a real street nigga. Fuck no. Maybe the dudes who trying to act like they street niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street nigga. If I'm in the streets, like it's like, you know what I mean? Like niggas think I'm back. You know what I mean? Like what we doing? You been over here every day. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no place for guys like us. And real people back home who still doing what they doing, they understand that. Like ain't nobody who love you, who got care and concern for you gonna expect you to come to the hood just to you know what I mean, just to show them that you care, just to show them that you really like that. Like, come on, we grown ass men. You know, I'm out here trying to work. I'm trying to make it so you don't gotta be in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. I always said this. If anybody do something to me they gonna deserve it. They gonna deserve whatever come with it. You know what I mean? It's like, even the shit in Houston, you know, them niggas did some renegade shit.
Well, what happened in Houston for people that don't know?
What happened in Houston, man, I went into Walmart, I forgot my mask, and I went back to get my mask, and like, it was some nigga was behind me, like, drop that. I looked back, and it's like a short nigga behind me with a gun.
You by yourself?
Nah, I wasn't by myself. I was like with two of my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? One of them walked back with me to the car. The other one, he still went to Walmart. You know, this is the first time I'm talking about this shit publicly. That's what this for. Come up here and talk to you about this shit. But my other man, he walked with me. They was on him before they was on me. So by the time he got on me, like, they already had my boy. So the niggas like, drop that. I looked back, there's a nigga with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Put it up. I kind of like hit the gun down, took off on him. I ran back to the whip. We in a Rolls Royce truck. You know them big shit. You got like 10 of them shits already, don't you?
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
So we get to the shit, like, them shits, you know what I mean, big as fuck. So I run down this way. By the time I get here, somebody else came with the slammer on me. I'm like, man, you know, they got me. You know what I'm saying? So that's when they like backed up, looked around, hit me in my leg.
So they shot you on purpose for running?
Hell yeah. No. I don't think they shot me for running, to be honest. I don't know, I can't speak for them, but I feel like when it was a small dude, and these was young dudes. So it's like, I kind of feel like before I got shot, I was 195. I lost a little weight. I feel like niggas really didn't want to get close to me until I was disabled. You know what I'm saying?
Because it might be a tussle.
Exactly. That's what I think it was. You know what I'm saying?
And they just wanted to rob y'all, basically.
Yeah.
What got you out the game? What was it? Was it hitting that brick wall? Was it jail? What got you out the game?
Definitely a brick wall. Cause like that, yo, this shit's crazy. Like, people would never believe me. I'm so happy y'all asked me these questions. These niggas be up here saying about anything. This shit is real. Black Soprano family, I started that in Elmira. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping, I've been doing shit, but I just wanted to change. You know what I'm saying? When I did my first bid when I was 18, and through my 20s, I was going back and forth to prison. So I started off as the youngest dude, and by the time I did my last shit, I was 27. So it was like, I watch myself like, damn, nigga, when you come back, you can be the 30-year-old nigga, then you can be the 40-year-old nigga. So it's like, you better chill the fuck out. So anyway, my hood is a drug dealing hood, you know what I'm saying? Not glorifying that, because I don't glorify that shit. I glorify where I came from and how far I came. So, you know, niggas do what they do. So it's just like, you know, that BSF, that shit is real. And it's like, Wes had a situation. This shit is crazy, man. Wes had a situation, and he was telling me, he been court me like, yo, Buzz, come with me, come to Atlanta, let's do this, let's do that. Buzz, I'm fucking with you. But he didn't end up telling me till a couple months later down the line, like, yo, I'm about to get a deal with Interscope. In my head, I'm like, nigga, why the fuck? Man, Ben say that. I would have been stopped doing what I was doing. But I had an opportunity. It's like the dudes in the streets right now, they not gonna leave that shit alone unless they have a clear-cut opportunity.
That's right, you gotta give them an alternative.
I had an alternative. I'm like, I left everything alone. I dropped everything right in the middle where my whole team was eating. I dropped everything. I fell back. Niggas looked at me like I was crazy. Niggas would come like, take this. I'm like, no, I'm good. Pay my rent. Or let me get some money to get my daughter some school clothes. I'm saying, I dropped every fucking thing. Like, so when niggas complain about this, I dropped everything. And these niggas wasn't getting money how we was. So for a person like me to say, I left that alone, not saying we was getting billions and trillions, but we was all right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about what one person doing. Like, it was a team of us. So it's like, man, dropped everything. You know, these niggas throwing rocks at the penitentiary for pennies. Acting like they can't stop doing shit. Nigga, you can make that at McDonald's. And they out there taking penitentiary chances.
Talk about that record with Cole, man. Johnny P's Caddy.
Yeah.
How did that record come about? Did you send him the song with the verse or just the beat? What happened?
Man, I was in the studio. You know, Al played that for me. He played the beat for me. I'm hungry. I'm just in there rapping. I'm trying to create a vibe. I'm trying to talk about things that's on my mind. Tana Talk is a very personal series. And I just wrote it and I put it out. Not put it out, but I just listened to the song about for a week or two. And I'm like, who would sound dope on this? And I'm like, yo, I need Cole on this. You know what I'm saying? I need Cole. Like I did. Like I go for the spitters. Like on Tana Talk 3, I had Royce. On Plugs, I had Black Thought. On Burden of Proof, I have Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going for the top spitters. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fan. I wanna fuck with the best niggas in the game.
Now, did you have a relationship with him, or did you just reach out to him, or?
We was talking through people. And then like he was on tour and I was on tour. We was in the same city and I went to the show and we kicked it. He had the record by then, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to go check his vibe. I'm pretty sure he was checking mine and it was all love, you know what I'm saying?
When a rapper says they're the best rapper alive on somebody else's record, How do you respond to that? Do you want to go change your verse or?
Man, fuck no. I'm not one of those dudes who's changing my verse. I'm not doing none of that. I done sent songs to niggas and some of niggas' favorite niggas and changed their verse. But I guess that's what they do. But man, that's how we feel. That's how we feel. And we've been, he said that on my record. So, people ask me about that. But we've been debating about that, man. Like, he was talking to somebody, man. If you ask me, he was talking to somebody.
Yeah, I saw folks. I saw folks saying they felt like he might have been taking shots at you on his own record. I was like, nah. It really depends on if you think Benny's raps are real or not.
Right? No, that's a fact. Cause you know what? That's a fact. Cause when he said that, like the drug bars that y'all relying, like I got dead numbers. I did mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I did what I did. So if it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is this. And if y'all say y'all got the best morning show,
correct.
If y'all say that, the people who got morning shows, who's in the rankings with y'all, the niggas who got morning shows who nowhere near y'all, they know y'all not talking about it. So I say that to say, it's like if the guys who y'all compare him with, this is my opinion. I don't know who he was talking about. This I'm a fan of this shit. Right. So the guys who everybody compare him with and put him in the rink with, like. To me, that's who he's looking to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've been debating that all week. And I also said, Cole probably waited till he got on the record with somebody who really did it to talk about those who aren't.
No, that's a fact.
That's how I took it.
No, that's a fact, man. I just think he's asserting his dominance amongst the conversation. The 3, 4, 5-headed monster. They say who's his top 5 in the game right now. He's definitely one of them. So he's just like asserting his dominance.